So we've got a little bit of bacon and some breakfast sausages and a variety of mushrooms that I've harvested from the grocery store. 2 eggs, some tomato, which I will cook with the mushrooms. And of course we have our tinned beans. This is just a Shire classic. Good morning. Did you miss me? My name is Barty and welcome back to my cooking show. And today we're making an elf classic. Yes, today we are making the Elven breakfast, otherwise known as a full Elvish breakfast. Elvish. Pretty classic, hearty breakfast a little elf would eat before, going on a big quest. We've got some bacon and sausage with some mushroom and tomatoes and a little side of baked beans. And of course you could have some toast on the side, which of course I will be having. And lots of butter, lots of grease to keep you nice and nutritious for your day. And usually I would like to have this with a bit of tea. So I'll make some tea, yeah? And yeah. Now I've got a cold pan and we're gonna lay our bacon just right there. And I found this at the grocery store. It's a grocery store called Whole Foods. Usually I would use boar bacon for this, but there are no boars in Los Angeles, so I had to settle with some Whole Foods bacon. So let's get this crisp up. I'll put this on a low heat while this crisps up, and then we'll go in with our sausage. We're gonna quickly cut up our mushrooms. So I found these mushrooms in a little grocery store, and I'm sort of I'm gonna cut them into about the same size. So I want this nice and crunchy. So just a variety of mushrooms. Not that big. Perhaps we'll put this in a little bowl. Mushrooms are my absolute favorites. So right here we've got some Oyster King mushrooms. Quite delicious. And some shiitake. And don't worry if you think you're using too much mushrooms, because they cook down quite a bit. If I do say so myself. They cook down quite a bit. And I was on a quest the other day, and yeah, I met this fair maiden. And the quest was at the Grove to get an Erewhon milkshake. And it was quite delicious, a bit overpriced. Bacon sizzling. About that so we got boiled mushrooms, and then we'll cook this down in some butter because this might take a bit of time while it cooks down. So let me show you how that looks. So the water is boiling, and I've got a little English breakfast tea here. Now I don't have a mug, so I'm just going to put this right in there. And let's grab a water pot and then sauce it right in there. I like a big cup of tea in the morning. It gives you lots of energy to take on the day. So while this sits, we're going to add a bit of milk. I've got some milk right here. And it'll be nice and delicious. So let's give that a few minutes to steep, right? And then let's get the mushrooms on. Pot right here. And we'll melt this butter. Mushrooms, I'm just going to wise them right in there. So we'll give this some time to cook down. Get them nice and covered in that butter. And then we'll put this on a heat. Let's add a little bit of salt, yeah? Some salt from Hawaii. And then give it a nice mix up. And just before I forget, this bacon, let's move it to the side.
And add our sausages. And we'll let this cook for a few minutes as well while the bacon crisps up on the other side. And I think our tea is just about ready. Go ahead and grab the tea bag out. Seems the paper has been stuck in there. Not to worry. Grab a fork. A little bit of paper in here. We have our milk. Perfect. Let's whisk it up. Now that's a nice cup of tea right there. Look at that. Now I think just give it a little move around. Ooh, it's stuck at the bottom. You can see they shrunk a little bit, but nothing wrong with a bit of shrinkage, am I right, fellas? Alright, and I hear the butter is sizzling, so let's get our mushrooms in there. So we've got a tin of baked beans, a little can opener, and then we'll put this on the pot and let it cook. Like so. Mushrooms and bacon, nice and cooked. I'm gonna crack in a little bit. We got some grease right here in the bottom here. And let's just crack in 2 eggs. There we go. Nice. Oh no, that yolk broke. Right there. And we'll get this cooking until, and we'll just cook this until the eggs are set. You can honestly cook these eggs however you like. Let's get to plating up. Alright, it might be cute to serve the baked beans in. Strange if I just sort of like put the baked beans in this little container. It smells absolutely wonderful out here. So a nice bowl of baked beans. Look presentable, yeah. I was all about presenting something quite nice. Get on my spoon, 1 sausage. 2 sausage. Nice and crispy. Put that right there. We got 1 egg. A bit crispy on the bottom, just how I like it. Like so. Our mushrooms and tomatoes. Put that on the side right there. Look at that. Where's my pepper? There we go, just a bunch of pepper. All of the eggs. Like so. And, oh yes, of course, we have our toast. We just put that right on the side right here, like that. Like so. And there you have it. A nice full Elvish breakfast. And then we'll do a little bit of a taste test. I think it's about time we do a little taste test. So first we got a nice cup of breakfast tea. That's a perfect temperature. Anyways, where should we start? With a full Elvish breakfast like this, oh, it's quite heavy. Look at that. I'm not going to show you because it'll tip over. Let's start with the baked beans. Nice sweetness to that. We've got just some white toast with some honey butter on it. And a bite of mushroom. That is absolutely scintillating. Crispy bacon. And what I like to do is take a bit of toast, just dab it in the egg yolk. Now why don't we try a bit of sausage? What's that bit of You guys, you have to try this recipe if you want to impress a maiden or go on a big quest. Hope you guys enjoyed the full Elvish breakfast, and I'll catch you next time.